been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
They can take your world. They can take your heart. Cut you loose from all you know. But if it's your fate, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home. May my heart be our guiding key.
May your heart be your guiding key.
May your heart be your guiding key.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Okay, I'm gonna do audio check real quick. Make sure microphone is not muffled. Okay. We're good. We are totally good. But anyway, hello everybody! Hello. What is happening? What is popping? Welcome to the 6th episode of my Kingdom Hearts podcast, the Paopu Scoop. Well, I almost said Kokiri Chronicles. Then again, this is not the 3rd day of the month. But anyway, welcome on in. Welcome in, everybody. So good to see y'all here. This is the Paopu Scoop podcast, where I sit down and talk about all things Kingdom Hearts every 13th day of the month. I think it's perfect fitting, perfect timing. Let me go ahead and get to the music setup for what we're going to discuss for today. Let me go ahead and get this. Set up real quick. I'm going to get this set up. Also, I'm looking on Twitch chat right now. I see Goof. I see Spider. Welcome in, buddy. Also, hello, Bahamut and Goof. Welcome on in. Welcome in, friends. Welcome. So good to see you guys today. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having an awesome day today. Okay, let me get my music on real quick. I'm getting this on. Okay, there we go. I'm ready to go. Okay, music is on. Alright, cool. Alrighty. So this is the Paopu Scoop podcast. So last time we came back here, we sat down here and we talked about Terra's story throughout the entirety of Kingdom Hearts. I talked about Terra. I talked about what makes him such a really interesting character, in my opinion. I know some people have gripes with him, and that is totally okay. But we did talk about him. It was a really fun episode to do. If you guys have not seen that episode, be sure to definitely go in and check it out over on my YouTube channel. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to do the following by liking, sharing, subscribing. Definitely subscribe for more content like this in the future. But also, come say hi to me on Twitch under the same name, Born of Kokiri. I am live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but usually on different days whenever I'm recording a podcast, just like I'm doing right now. Which, by the way, so we have officially surpassed 5 episodes of the Kingdom Hearts podcast. It's been 5 episodes. So thank you guys so much for 5 episodes already. We're already on number 6, and we already surpassed 5. So thank you guys so much. Thank y'all for always tuning in when I'm recording this live on Twitch, and then it gets uploaded to YouTube the next day. Thank y'all so much for always tuning in. You guys are so freaking incredible. Thank y'all so much. You guys are amazing. Y'all are amazing. So, looking at Twitch chat, I see Sora has entered in the 5-stream streak. Welcome in, Sora. Hope things are going good. Sora says, only 7 days to go, and then my summer vacation's over. No! You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over. No, poor Roxas. So anyway, so for today's episode, guys, for episode 6, we are going to be talking about Paopu Fruit lore. We're going to be talking about lore for Paopu Fruit. So, I really want to start things off with an interview that happened back in March of this year to commemorate the 23rd anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up and share it with you guys while this song is playing. And also, while I'm pulling this up, I would like to add that ever since I completed and played through Chain of Memories, this definitely has been one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs of all time in Kingdom Hearts. Like, I absolutely like it. It's such a really, really good song. You know, it's so calm and relaxing. And I know anybody who's watching this right now, I know Sora, who's in the Twitch chat right now, can vibe with y'all and tell y'all how much I really do like this song. That's why this song is in the opening video for my podcast. Because I really do vibe with it. I feel like it fits more with the Paopu Scoop. Okay. So, one thing to do real quick. Spider says 5 long episodes. Yes, that is right, Spider. We're already at 5 episodes already. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that incredible? Okay. Let me go ahead and open this real quick. So we're going to go ahead and read this. Okay, well, not that. I'm holding on to that. But we are going to read this interview that we had from Nomura himself. We're gonna read this and then we're gonna talk about it. You guys ready? And you guys are welcome to share what are y'all's thoughts on this topic. I'm definitely love talking about. I know you guys had an open discussion when we talked about Terra. So if y'all have anything that's on your mind while we're doing this, feel free to share it. But also feel free to share it in the YouTube comments as well. Anyway, here we go. So I think you guys can see this real quick. Yeah, we can see this. Okay, here we go. All right, so it says, today we are celebrating 23 years of Kingdom Hearts with a story about the Paopu Fruit. The Paopu Fruit is a symbolic item that has appeared since the first Kingdom Hearts game, back in 2002. In the game, it's said that if 2 people share a Paopu Fruit, their destinies will become intertwined. We asked director Tetsuya Nomura if he could tell us more about it. And the people from Square Enix says, Nomura-san, are there any untold stories behind the Paopu Fruit? And then Nomura himself says, you mean the Paradise of Promise? And the people from Square Enix ask again, did the word Paopu come from combining the words Paradise or Promise? And then Nomura's response to this is, or was it Paradise of Pure? The Square Enix team replies with, I guess, and then Nomura says, I guess there's no particular untold stories. And there you have it. A random fun fact after 23 years. 23 years has gone by. It definitely has gone by. Looking at Twitch chat, I see Jacko. Jacko, welcome on in. How's it going? And Jacko says, I think the Paopu Fruit sets the theme and reminds the players that the bond between people are canonically important. You know what? And we actually are going to get to that, Jacko. I'm glad you actually brought that up because we are going to definitely talk about that. So, as we were saying, the Paopu Fruit, we already know because of Kingdom Hearts 1, if 2 people share a Paopu Fruit, their destinies will become intertwined no matter what. And it doesn't matter between the time and distance. Their destinies are fully intertwined. But when I do think about it, just by looking at this right here, saying, the one that means more meaning to it. We have 2 things. We have Paradise of Promise and Paradise of Pure. For me, and I'm sure this can definitely apply with a lot of people, I'm starting to feel more of Paradise of Pure, especially when it comes to the name Paopu. And I want to know, I don't know if this is the right word for it, but I'm thinking that Paradise of Pure is an acronym for Paopu. I think that's the right word for it, but feel free to correct me on that for my grammar. So, here's what I'm getting at. Paradise of Pure. So we take the Pa in Paradise, O, we take the O in Pao, and then Pu for Pure. Paradise of Pure, Paopu Fruit. So it definitely does make a lot of sense that I feel this would be much more fitting. Because let's remember that. Let's remember that we are obviously we are talking about Destiny Islands. Destiny Islands is the place where it is inhabited by obviously a few number of people: Sora, Riku, Kairi, even though she originated from Radiant Garden. But obviously we know the reason why she got to Radiant Garden was the spell that was casted upon her by Aqua back in Birth by Sleep, to where she mentions, I casted a spell on you, so whenever you are in trouble, you will be brought to light, and someone will be taking care of you. That definitely explains how she got to Destiny Islands, and that's how she got to meet both Sora and Riku. But not only under that, we also have like Tidus and Waka, and also, obviously they don't live there anymore, or they're not part of it anymore, but we also have young Xehanort. Xehanort was also as part of this, and we can definitely confirm this because of the Union Cross era. That both with Union Cross and Dark Road. I want to say it's Dark Road, but definitely in the Union Cross era, it definitely confirms it that we see a young Master Xehanort on the sandy beaches of Destiny Islands. And there are two parts of it. There's like two separate islands. There's the mainlands. That's the one we actually got to see in Kingdom Hearts 2, where Kairi's taking a walk with Selphie. And then, of course, there is the Destiny Islands. And when y'all think about it, Destiny Islands definitely screams just to be a place of paradise, you know? You know, you got blue skies, palm trees, a sandy beach, a sapphire-colored water. It's like, there's a paradise to it, right? It's kind of like imagining, like, when you go to the beach, what do you feel in your heart? You feel like you're at paradise, right? You kind of feel it, you know, especially when you go to the beach. But, you know, there's a paradise to it. There is a sense of paradise to it, you know? You have all these kids just playing around on the island. And we got to see kids playing around, you know, back in Kingdom Hearts 1, especially in Birth by Sleep, back when Sora and Riku were kids. But there's there could be a possibility that there's an innocence to it. Now, there's no saying as to, like, where the Paopu Fruit actually came from. Maybe they were just grown there for a purpose. But, going back to what Jacko was saying earlier in the Twitch chat, like, Kingdom Hearts as a whole just sets a firm foundation for having destinies intertwined. But most importantly, if I were to use a different synonym, a connection. There's always a connection going on with majority of the cast in Kingdom Hearts. There's always a connection going on. Whether the Paopu Fruit is involved or not, there's always a connection. Destinies are intertwined, even if the Paopu Fruit is not involved. There's always a connection going on, and I really do like that. But real quick, what I really want to show off is I want to show off a couple of scenes real quick. I want to show off two scenes that I feel are very, very important. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move that away. Okay, where is it? Okay, skip this, skip that, skip that. Okay, right here. We're going to go ahead and watch this. There's two scenes, and then we'll talk about it. Actually, you know what? No, there's three. There's three scenes. Three. Okay, let's watch this real quick.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Paopu Fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
It just all foreshadows to a point to where it is probably, we already know it is going to happen. Now, I want to show you guys another scene. Okay, I'm going to show, okay, we're going to look at the one where the Wayfinder trio are given to each other Wayfinders. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, this is perfect. Perfect, right here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and play this one. Yes, holy hydration. Oh my god. Holy hydration. Okay. Okay, we're gonna, okay. Okay, right here. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see all of it, but we're going to see some of it. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's...
The reference to Destiny Islands obviously is right here. The reference starts right here. Okay, let me play it. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other.
You will always find your way back to each other. Always find a way. A connection with the Paopu Fruit. Obviously, that's not Paopu Fruit. It's definitely is a reference, like a reference to it. But there's always a connection to it. You know? There is indeed a very, very strong connection when it comes to the Paopu Fruit. When y'all do think about it. Destinies are intertwined no matter what. And like, to me, I know, again, I will say this, but Kingdom Hearts definitely just sets a firm foundation of just having connections with one another. And we've seen a lot of relationships with majority of the cast in Kingdom Hearts. You've seen, obviously, like, the friendship between, Sora and Riku and Kairi, them being the Paopu gang. Sora, Donald, and Goofy being the best of friends. The Seesaw Trio being Roxas, Axel, and Shion. The Wayfinder Trio being Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. Like, all these characters together, they all have one important thing. A connection. They all have a connection. And some of them don't even involve the Paopu Fruit. Like, for example, definitely take a look, like, with the Seesaw Trio. Like, I guess you can say, their kind of form of a Paopu Fruit is having sea salt ice cream on top of the clock tower. That is just a strong symbolism of their friendship. In a way, but like I said, in a way, you can kind of call it that the sea salt ice cream for the Sea Salt Trio, in a way, that is kind of their Paopu Fruit. It's just a symbolism and reminder that they're always going to be friends, no matter what. Heck, even Roxas and Axel really defines this way around the time they first met Shion. Saying like, hey, we're friends now. We're friends no matter what happens to us. They don't want to be apart from each other. They always want to be together no matter what. And then you have the Wayfinder Trio, where each of the three members carry their own colored Wayfinders. By the way, let me know in the Twitch chat and YouTube comments, which colored Wayfinder would you want? Like, would you want Terra's, Ventus, or Aqua's Wayfinder? Or if you wanted your own, what color would you make yours? What color would you definitely make your Wayfinder? But, anyway. So, Wayfinders definitely, the Wayfinders, as what Aqua was saying, they definitely symbolize a bond, a connection. And we already know exactly what the Wayfinder Trio have been through throughout Kingdom Hearts since Birth by Sleep. They've been through a lot together. And they dealt with a lot, such as Master Ericus, oh my god, I can't think. Especially what happened to Master Ericus and then the confrontation at the Keyblade Graveyard. No matter what happened, they were always together. And then the one who definitely had it the most as well was the Paopu Trio. Sora, Riku, and Kairi. They've had a lot going on since the very first Kingdom Hearts game. Ever since the Night of the Storm, where the Keyblade was supposed to choose Riku, but Riku chose a different path. The Kingdom Key obviously chose Sora. And later on, we find out that Kairi was in Sora's heart the whole time, while Sora's whole goal was to find his friends, because it was his destiny. Even though he went on a long journey with Donald and Goofy, Sora's destiny was to be with his friends, and they were supposed to be together. I mean, obviously they get to be back together, you know, back in Kingdom Hearts 2, which honestly is one of the most heartwarming things that I think we can all agree on. It's definitely as heartwarming when all three of them are just reunited with one another. I mean, we had a lot of reunions going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot was definitely what's happening, you know? Sora says in Twitch chat, I would share a Paopu Fruit with, gets bonked and drags away. But Sora says, give me a red Wayfinder. Not the same as Terra's, but a fire car. I thought Terra's was orange. I thought Terra's looks more orange. Or like a red orange. It was more orange. Bahamut says, why not blue for Donald's? Dude, you're just asking to get your ass kicked, Bahamut. Oh my god. But now it's like a red. Yeah, Sora says it's like a red orange. But you know what? I know I said I was going to show off 3 cutscenes, and I'll talk about it soon. But I feel like there is one person who I believe has more of a stronger impact with the Paopu Fruit more than anybody else. And to me, I would have to say Kairi. I mean, yes, Sora definitely does have an involvement with it. We've seen him definitely, like, draw a picture of him and Kairi sharing a Paopu Fruit together in the secret room, in the secret cave on Destiny Islands. But I feel like that Kairi has more of a strong connection. Because think about it, you guys. When y'all look at Kairi's Keyblade, what is the keychain attached to her Keyblade? It's a Paopu Fruit. The Paopu is her keychain. Like, let me show y'all. Let me see. Oh, shit, I misspelled that. I will show that off. Wait, see? Wait, look at Kairi's Keyblade. Destiny Embrace. It's a Paopu Fruit. It is obviously a Paopu Fruit. So I feel that Kairi has much more of an involvement with the Paopu Fruit. Again, I know Sora definitely has an involvement with it, thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3, and we'll get to that soon. But I just feel that Kairi has much more of a stronger connection. Now, here's what I'm getting at. So, do you guys remember around the end of Sora's story in Reach into Memories? I mean, obviously we know at the time Sora lost his memories. He had false memories, and then with the help of Naminé, he went to the Chamber of Waking, and he wanted Naminé to put Sora back the way he was. But before all that had happened, there was something that Naminé said. Remember the person who was much more important to you. And who is that person? It's Kairi. Kairi is the person who is much important to Sora. Out of most of the characters, whether it be Riku or someone else, or Donald and Goofy, when it comes to Sora, Kairi is the most important person to him. And it honestly makes a lot of sense as to why, when you look at Kairi's Keyblade, the keychain has a Paopu Fruit on it. It's because she has a much bigger involvement. And like what I was saying earlier, the spell that Aqua casted on her when she was a child, when Kairi was a child in the Radiant Garden, is like she was saying, just remember this, when you're in trouble, there will be a light for you, and someone will keep an eye on you. Obviously, we know it's Sora and Riku, 2 boys definitely looking after Kairi. And it definitely explains a lot how she even got to Destiny Islands in the first place. But yeah, you guys see where I'm getting at? And like, you know, and I purposely feel that Sora's, you know, connection with Kairi is strong. And we've seen a lot about this in Kingdom Hearts 1. You know, like, the only person that's on Sora's mind is Kairi. Like, you see Sora talk about Kairi. He wants to find Kairi. One example being is, like, at the end of Neverland, where he's like, wow, I can't believe I flew. Wait till I tell Kairi. I don't think she'd believe me, you know? But with that just shows you how much of a connection that he has with Kairi. And, like, even around the mid-end of Kingdom Hearts 1, Like where Sora sacrifices herself to save Kairi when he gets turned into her Heartless. Kairi even says, she doesn't want to let him go. Her bond and connection with him is so strong. And it was because of Kairi that Sora was able to turn back. And he was able to find his way back into the light. Was because of Kairi. And heck, you guys know how it goes at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, where Sora says, but before that, we see Riku shutting the door, saying, take care of her, when he's in the realm of darkness. And Sora says, and I quote, Kairi, remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise. That just shows you how much of a strong connection they have. And like, obviously the most important connection is in Kingdom Hearts, in Kingdom Hearts 1, where Kairi says, don't ever forget, wherever you go, I'm always with you. And when y'all look at Kairi's good luck charm, you guys know about Kairi's good luck charm. It's shaped like a Paopu fruit, and it's made out of seashells. So it's just a strong reminder that there's a big involvement with the Paopu fruit, even though they have not shared it. And like you guys remember, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, Kairi discovers the drawing that Sora made in the secret room on Destiny Islands. And you definitely see her, drawing on it and showing that someday she's going to share a Paopu fruit with Sora. Because their destinies are fully intertwined. It just has a really strong connection, you guys. You know what I mean? Spider says such a beautiful keyblade. Kairi definitely has a really pretty keyblade. I really do like Kairi's keyblade. It's a really great and unique keyblade. It's a really strong and good keyblade. But, speaking of Paopu Fruit, there definitely is a scene that we do need to watch. I do feel that we do need to watch it. I feel like this is important. Okay, skip that. Not what I wanted. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Y'all know I had to show this. I had to. No, we don't care about that. See, Spider gets it. I know you will. I know you will. I know you will. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and watch this real quick because I do feel that this scene is very important to what we are talking about today.
Hey, why is Riku all alone?
He said he needed time to himself. Let's let him be. Here.
What? Huh? Oh.
Tomorrow's fight will be our toughest yet. I want to be a part of your life no matter what. That's all.
Kairi, I'll keep you safe.
Let me keep you safe.
What a beautiful scene, am I right? What an absolutely beautiful scene. Dude, that is one of the most powerful scenes in Kingdom Hearts history. That scene is just so good. And you know what? Speaking of the song, I do want to talk about it. I do want to talk about the song that plays, that played in that cutscene we just watched. I'm going to play it right now. Which, by the way, big shout out to Sora for actually reminding me what the name of the song was, because I was trying to remember what the name of the song was. So Sora, big shout out to you, Sora. Thank you so much for reminding me what the name of the song was. I was trying to remember what it was, what the name of it was. But if I do remember, okay, let me see. If I do remember correctly, and I think I might have saw this. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to remember. I think there was like an interview with Yoko Shimomura about the about Treasure Memories. Let me see if I can find it. Also, I want to say, nice reference to Mario RPG. That is a thing that she also worked on. Let me see if I can find it. It's Mario RPG. What a good game. Honestly, I recommend y'all go play it. Let me see. Where is it? I think it just talks about Mario RPG. Yeah, I think this just all talks about Mario RPG. Let me see. I'm going to find it. I know there was something I think I might have saw. Oh, I think I found it. Let me see. Wait, do I need to subscribe to the newsletter? No! Crap. Let me see. Okay, PS2. God, I know I saw it. I know I saw it. I know I did. Because there is something that she mentions about. That she does mention about with Treasure Memories for Kingdom Hearts. Okay, for some reason I can't find it. That is so weird. Dude, that is so weird. I can't find it. That is really, really weird. I can't find it. Damn. I can't find it. Crap. I can't find it. But I do remember something. I do remember something, and I'm going to talk about it. Also, I'm going to put the song on loop because this song is important. Okay. So, for me, okay, so I think I kind of saw in an interview in regards to Kingdom Hearts, and it was around the time that she actually won the award this year, which, by the way, big congrats to her. You guys definitely know Yoko Shimomura for a lot of work she's done, not just for Kingdom Hearts, but for a lot of other projects. I mean, excuse me. I mean, obviously we know she has some involvement with Final Fantasy. I know we have some Mario fans here in the Twitch chat, like games like Mario RPG, the Mario and Luigi games, except Brothership. But big shout out to her. She's got a lot of great involvement. But let me tell you guys something else. Also, I'm going to fix this real quick. Perfect. Okay. So I believe I saw in an interview that Yoko Shimomura mentions about the Treasure Memories. And I think it was like a response to like what Nomura said about the Paopu Fruit being like, you know, Paradise of Promise or Paradise of Pure. And she was thinking about it. And she was saying that when it comes to the song that's playing right now, the one you guys are hearing right now, Treasure Memories, this song mostly impacts a connection with the Paopu Fruit. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. And like, there's a, like, when you guys think of this song, there's a lot of connections with friends. Like we hear the song like back in Kingdom Hearts 1, where we see Sora have like a little reflection of like him as a kid in the secret room with Kairi, where he's like drawing like himself like wanting to share a Paopu Fruit with her one day, because obviously she is really important to him. Obviously, we've heard this like in Kingdom Hearts 2, back when Sora's trying to have his memories restored while he's asleep in the Chamber of Waking, way before that Roxas has to go back to Sora. But those are the examples that I can think of. But you know, Kingdom Hearts as a whole, you guys, there's a strong connection. Kingdom Hearts as a whole just has a really big connection with the Paopu Fruit, whether it is involved or not. But you know what? I feel like there is another reason why I do feel that when it comes to destinies being intertwined, I feel like, you know, there's a strong importance to the Paopu Fruit. And I was thinking about this today, but I want to share you guys my thoughts on this. Honestly, I would like to cook something up. So, hear me out. I'm going to cook something for you guys. So, my thought is that, okay, if you guys remember, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, when Sora and Riku are in the Realm of Darkness, and Sora reads that letter from Kairi where she's trying to find him and all that stuff, and when we see that gateway to light, where is the place that both Sora and Riku end up? Back on Destiny Islands in the Realm of Light. And then another example, when Sora tries to bring Aqua back into Kingdom Hearts 3, what is the first place they bring up? The Realm of Light. The Realm of Light on Destiny Islands. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I want to think that when you're using an object or something that has kind of an involvement with the Paopu Fruit, whether you are using a Paopu Fruit or maybe you're using a Wayfinder, for example, kind of like what the Wayfinder trio did. I want to say that because of both the Paopu Fruit and Wayfinders, you know, it's a symbolism of having a connection. Your destiny is intertwined no matter what. And to me, I kind of feel that they're like keys to like the gateway to the Realm of Light. So, let me kind of give y'all an example. I'm going to talk about something that's, you know, a bit different. But think about this, for example. When you guys look at Zelda, for example, you guys look at Zelda. You know, not only does the Master Sword serve as the purpose as like the blade of evil's bane, the sword that seals the darkness, but it's a sword that definitely serves a purpose of holding time in your hands. And like the sword, as definitely has been mentioned many times in the Zelda series, is that the Master Sword also plays as a key, more like a gateway, to enter the sacred realm. You know, but you're probably thinking, what am I getting at with this? Well, think about this. Maybe the reason why, you know, both Sora and Riku, like for example, were able to come back onto the Destiny Islands back in Kingdom Hearts 2. We see Aqua return to Destiny Islands in the Realm of Light in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's because I feel that connections with the Paopu Fruit, whether it be the Paopu Fruit itself or Wayfinder, they're like keys. They are keys. It's like a key to like enter a gateway to get back into the Realm of Light. And I honestly do feel that it makes a lot of sense. And to me, it does explain purposely as to like how Kairi was able to get back home on Destiny Islands at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. It just goes back to the spell that was casted on her by Aqua when she was a child. It's like whenever she's in trouble, there will be light for her. And I honestly feel that Destiny Islands serves as like the main gateway in Kingdom Hearts history to the Realm of Light. I honestly do feel that in so many ways. So, think about it this way. The Paopu Fruit and a Wayfinder, or if you were to have something that's symbolic, like something that in a way could symbolize a Paopu Fruit. It's a symbol, it's like a gateway, it's like a key to be part of the realm of light. And no matter what happens, you're always going to find your way back into the realm of light no matter what. And like, you know, some characters had a tough time. Like, Aqua was stuck in the realm of darkness for 10 years. Obviously, we know whose fault that was. Mickey left her behind. Damn rats. But Aqua was able to find a way back, you know? But if we were to name a lot of characters, majority of the characters throughout the Kingdom Hearts series has had a strong connection. Their destinies are fully intertwined, and I feel that there's just a strong, that the Paopu Fruit has a strong symbolism to making connections. Again, it's whether you have a Paopu Fruit, whether you have a Wayfinder, or something that to me symbolizes something that could be a Paopu Fruit even though it's not. Like, for example, like sea salt ice cream for the sea salt trio. Like, to me, that is their own Paopu Fruit. Even though, obviously, they're not shaped like stars. They're not. But it's just a reminder of their friendship. It's just a strong symbolism of their friendship. It's what keeps them connected. You know where I'm getting at? There's a strong connection to it. And honestly, I can honestly see where Nomura is going with Paopu Fruit being to serve as an importance to the Kingdom Hearts series. Because to me, again, in a way, Paopu Fruits are like keys. They're like keys to the realm of light. Kind of like what I was saying earlier, like how the Master Sword in Zelda is like a key to enter the sacred realm. Like Paopu Fruit, they're keys to the realm of light. That's how how some of the cast are able to come back. It's because they're like keys. Paopu Fruits are like gateways to not only bring them back to the realm of light, but to make sure that their destinies are intertwined, that their connection is really, really strong. Paopu Fruit has a strong symbolism of connection. And so do the Wayfinders. Wayfinders have a strong connection, have a strong symbolism to being connected to one another. You know? It's just so strong, you know? You guys know what I mean? Spider says in Twitch chat, friendship and connections. Yes, absolutely right, Spider. You are absolutely right. There's definitely a lot of friendship and connections going on because of Paopu Fruit and Wayfinders. Now, there is one thing I do want to discuss. Let's talk about for a bit. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let's talk about what in Kingdom Hearts 4. Let's talk about how I feel a strong purpose is going to take place in Kingdom Hearts 4. So, since even though we know little of what we know about Kingdom Hearts 4, we obviously know one thing. Sora is gone. Sora is in a place that resembles the afterlife. You know, he's there with Strelitzia over in Quadratum. And the whole goal of Kingdom Hearts 4 is to find Sora and to bring him back home. And like, what I was saying earlier about Kairi is that she has a strong connection to the Paopu Fruit. It's like I was saying earlier. The keychain on her Keyblade has a Paopu Fruit. And the thing that we heard earlier when we saw that cutscene for Kingdom Hearts 3, where Sora says, I want to keep you safe. And she says, no, I want to keep you safe. That just shows how much of a strong connection that they both have for each other. And even though that Sora has gone, he has vanished from existence, what does she want to do? Kairi wants to keep him safe. She wants to do more training so that way she can help Sora find a way to bring him back. And honestly, I do feel that if Sora were to come back into the realm of light, if Riku, mostly Kairi, and maybe some other friends I'm sure we'll get to know about later on throughout Kingdom Hearts 4, I honestly feel that if Sora were to return to the realm of light where everything is okay, I purposely feel that Sora is going to return to the Destiny Islands. And the only reason why I say that is because since Sora and Kairi already exchanged Paopu Fruits with one another, their destinies are fully intertwined. Oh my god. Destiny Islands is going to serve as a gateway to the realm of light. It happened to Sora once, back at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. It happened to Aqua around the events of Kingdom Hearts 3. And then, I just feel it's going to happen again to Sora at the end of Kingdom Hearts 4. Sora's going to come back. He's going to be in the realm of light. He'll be at peace once more. He'll be with his friends once again. And he'll just finally say, I'm home. Because Destiny Islands is a place that is just full of paradise. It is a place that symbolizes paradise. And Paopu Fruit, the main fruit that grows on the trees of Destiny Islands, not only do they serve as like making connections, but it is a symbolism, but to me, it is a strong symbolism of paradise. Because when you're with somebody who you are really close to, you're at paradise with them. You know? And it can be anybody. It can be your best friend. It can be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your fiance, your husband, or your wife. You know? When you're with your significant other, you feel like you're at home. You feel that you are at paradise with them. And to me, that's just what Destiny Islands as a whole just strongly symbolizes. A symbolism of paradise, friendship, and making connections with one another. It's just really, really strong. But I honestly do feel that this definitely is a reason why I purposely believe that Paopu Fruits are important to Kingdom Hearts. Because again, it's all about making connections. But I don't know, what do you guys think about this? I'm curious what y'all have to say. Let me see, I feel like I missed something in chat. Let me see, did I miss something? Oh yeah, Goof said he'll BRB. Let's see, what did Sora said? Sora says you have a big connection. Oh, you're talking to Goof about the Paopu Fruit. Okay, I see what you meant, Fair. Sora. Spider says, thus we're all connected in the great circle of life. Exactly. You know what? I like that quote. It's a pretty good quote. You know, we're all connected to one another, you know? And to me, you know, we've seen all forms of media to where you have, like, two people whose destinies are intertwined. They're always going to be there for each other no matter what. And I can give you guys two examples. Think about Edward and Al. Edward and his brother in Full Metal Alchemist. They're always going to be, their destinies are intertwined. They're always going to be together no matter what. Even if the going gets tough. Think about Deku and Ochako. You know, not only do they go to the same academy together, but they're always going to look out for each other. I mean, I can give you guys a lot more. I mean, think about Ash and his friends. I can give you guys a whole lot more of symbolisms of like how destinies are intertwined in other forms of media. But where I'm getting at here is that Kingdom Hearts as a whole, it just means friendship. The Paopu Fruits, Wayfinders, they're all symbolisms of friendships and making connections with one another. And the reason why majority of some people were able to come back into the realm of lights and ending up on Destiny Islands is because Paopu Fruits, Wayfinders, or if you have an item that is symbolic to Paopu Fruit. Why, for example, like Kairi's good luck charm. They're all like keys and gateways to enter the realm of light. And the first place everyone ends up is Destiny Islands. It's because it is a symbolism of home, a symbolism of paradise. It is a firm foundation of making friends. But that's definitely where I'm getting at with all of this. You know? And it's just really, really strong, and I really do like that. But honestly, now, if I were to close off this episode to kind of like think about what's going to happen in Kingdom Hearts 4 and how I feel the Paopu Fruit are going to be extremely important, to kind of conclude all of this, let's kind of take it back a little bit. Let's kind of go a little bit backwards. Just a tiny bit. Let's go back to Melody of Memory. Let's go back to Melody of Memory. In Melody of Memory, Riku and Kairi confronts the Nameless Star, which I'm sure later on we'll get to know who she is. But we do learn that Kairi wants to go with Riku to go find Sora and to bring him back. Obviously now we are familiar with the name because of Melody of Memory, and that's just going to kick off things for Kingdom Hearts 4. But I feel that Kairi is going to have a strong, important role in Kingdom Hearts 4. Not only is she going to undergo training with Aqua, just like how she mentioned before to Yen Sid, but as soon as her training is over, I kind of have a feeling that maybe she will be the next person in line to use the power of Waking. But, unlike Sora, she'll have to go through many trials in order to learn it. But I don't think she's going to overuse it like Sora did, because we already know what happened in Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora overused the power of Awaken at the cost, caused him to vanish from existence. Now with Kairi on the other hand, I don't think she's going to overuse it too much. I don't think she will. But, to me, honestly, it would be really sad if Sora won't be able to return. There's honestly no telling. Again, we don't know that much of what we know in Kingdom Hearts 4, especially from the trailer that we saw. I mean, maybe Sriletsia says something like, maybe you'll find your way back to your friends or people who you care about. But I feel that Kairi is going to have a strong role. And I feel that because of her Keyblade that she uses, it also is going to be a key to help bring Sora back home into the realm of light, to where Sora actually belongs. Because again, what I was saying earlier, Kairi just has a really strong connection with the Paopu Fruit. And I feel like, again, it makes a lot of sense as to why she would have the Paopu Fruit on her keychain for her Keyblade. It makes a lot of sense. And like, even though we got to experience both Sora and Kairi sharing the Paopu Fruit in Kingdom Hearts 3, their destinies are intertwined. No matter the time, no matter the distance, their destinies are fully intertwined. They'll never be apart from each other. But even if they are, they will always, and I mean always, they will always find their way back home. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. Maybe Kairi will be next to end up in Quadratum, but she's going to find Sora. And instead of, just like how Sora was able to bring Aqua back into the realm of light, I think Kairi is next. Kairi is going to be the next one in line. Since her bond with Sora is so strong, and is really strong right here in the heart, I feel that she is next. She is going to be the one who's going to bring Sora back into the realm of light, if possible. But if anyone's going to bring Sora back, it's Kairi. Because it's like I was saying earlier from before, even though Sora had false memories in Castle Oblivion, it's one thing to just remember for what Naminé said. Think about the person who was most important to you. And that person is obviously Kairi. I mean, yeah, he cares about his friends, he cares about Riku and everyone else. But Kairi is so important to him. His bond with her is so strong. They finally shared a Paopu Fruit together. And I feel like, again, to end us off, Kairi is going to bring Sora home. I purposely feel that is how Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to end. You know, Sora's going to probably be like, you know, even though I could no longer hear your voice, I started to finally hear you. I heard you call my name. And there's going to be a really strong connection that they're going to have. They're going to have a very special moment to share in Kingdom Hearts 4. I can feel it. And I'm sure you guys can too. But I can strongly feel it in my heart that there's going to be a special moment that both Kairi and Sora are going to share around the end of Kingdom Hearts 4. But to me, to end us off, the Paopu Fruit have a strong connection. To me, again, it is important to the Kingdom Hearts series because it is a reminder, a symbolism of friendship and making connections with one another. That's why I purposely feel that the Paopu Fruit are important. That's why, again, some characters in Kingdom Hearts are able to make it back to the Realm of Light. Is because something symbolic to the Paopu Fruit are like keys, as like a gateway to enter the Realm of Light. And the first place people end up is Destiny Islands. And that's how I feel it is going to end in Kingdom Hearts 4. Kairi is going to bring Sora back home. They're going to be back together on the islands. Just like they've always done. I honestly do feel that, you guys. Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be a huge deal. It is going to be a huge, huge deal. And I feel that because of Sora and Kairi's bond, their destinies intertwined, it's going to be a really, really big deal. That's what I feel it. I feel it right here. Because they shared a Paopu Fruit in 3, I probably have a strong feeling in my heart that Sora's going to come home. Sora is probably going to come home, and it's going to be because of Kairi. Even though, yeah, there's going to be help from Riku, and maybe a few other characters will help out. But I feel that the most important person who's going to bring Sora home is Kairi. It's because he shared a Paopu Fruit with her. That's what I definitely feel in my heart. I honestly feel that Sora's going to come home. He will. But that is pretty much all I have to say for now. That is pretty much all I can personally think of. So, that has been 6 episodes so far of the Kingdom Hearts podcast, the Paopu Scoop. And I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to do the following by liking, sharing, subscribing. Definitely subscribe, it really helps me out. But also, come say hi to me on Twitch under the same name, Born of Kokiri. You will find me here live on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So you definitely will watch me play games. Games from the Zelda series, from Mario, obviously from Kingdom Hearts, and from Sonic. If you enjoyed those 4 franchises, definitely come on by and come say hi. Come say hello. I would love to meet you. But that is going to be all the time that I have. So, let me tell you guys about the next topic that I'm going to have. Let me talk to you guys about the next topic that I will be discussing for the next episode of the Kingdom Hearts podcast. And I think you guys would like this one. I honestly do feel that you guys would like this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to share with you guys the next topic for episode 7. And honestly, I actually find this really, really funny for episode 7 for one reason. This is the 7th next month in June is going to be the 7th episode of the Kingdom Hearts podcast. June is the 6th month of the year, and we do these podcasts every 13th day in the month. So June 6th, 7th episode, 7, and then doing this podcast on the 13th day. There's a 13th connection right there, you guys. I think Nomura might have set this up. Nomura set this up. So anyway, I'm about to reveal to you guys my next topic. My next topic that I'm going to talk about on June 13th. Mark your calendars for this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet back here on June 13th. So, I could be wrong, but I think I've heard that on June 8th is National Best Friend Day. And I wanted to, and you guys know that I've done a couple of episodes where I talked about, I talked about stories about a couple of Kingdom Hearts characters. You see me talk about Aqua, you see me talk about Terra. But you know what? I'm going to talk about another character. I'm going to talk about another character story. And what can we expect from this character in Kingdom Hearts 4? My next topic is, in honor of Best Friends Day, I thought about one character who I feel would be perfect to talk about. With 6 falling in June, the 7th episode, and the number 13. I thought about it so hard, and I thought to myself, what would be the perfect character to talk about in honor of Best Friends Day? Well, there is one character that I had in mind, and I thought about it yesterday. Now, most of you guys may agree with me, but I purposely feel that this character in Kingdom Hearts has a strong symbolism of what being a best friend to somebody is all about. And I know exactly who I'm going to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next character story I will be talking about. So, mark your calendars once again. June 13th, and I hope you guys got it memorized, because we're talking about Axel's story. I will be discussing Axel's story throughout Kingdom Hearts. To me, Axel is the perfect character who definitely symbolizes who perfectly symbolizes what being a best friend to someone is all about. You guys know about Axel's relationship with Roxas and Xion, and to me, he definitely symbolizes the perfect best friend. So guys, June 13th, we're going to talk about Axel. I hope you guys got it memorized, because we're going to talk about him. We're talking about Axel on June 13th. We're going to talk about his story throughout Kingdom Hearts, and what can we expect from him in Kingdom Hearts 4 possibly. We will talk about Axel on June 13th. Spider says we can only hope. Exactly. Bahamut says I'll have to watch the video on YouTube. Yeah, but congrats on another episode. Thank you, Bahamut. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are excited for the episode that I'm going to do on Axel, where we talk about Axel's story. And I know we have a lot of Axel fans in the house. I'm sure we have a lot of people who definitely do like Axel. Axel is one of my favorite characters. He's definitely in my top 5. So, let's meet back here June 13th, and let's talk about Axel. We're discussing his story. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz on YouTube. Really helps me out. Also looking at Twitch chat, I see Radiant Gardeners. Yes, thank y'all, Gardeners, Nick and Nicole. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you both. And if you guys are not following the Radiant Gardeners, please go check them out. They are absolutely wonderful people. They are amazing. Honestly, to me, before we go, the Radiant Gardeners are incredible people who symbolize what being a Kingdom Hearts fan is all about. And I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. You two definitely symbolize perfectly what being a Kingdom Hearts fan is all about. You guys do an excellent job at that. But thank you both for everything you guys have done for the community. Okay, so my message to Nick and Nicole. To Nick and Nicole. You guys have done so much for the community. So, thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you both for being a big part of this the Kingdom Hearts community. Y'all have done so much. You guys are awesome. We love you guys. Yes, y'all deserve it. Y'all perfectly deserve it. Bahamut says, unfortunately, I had to work through the whole thing, but I'm sure it was a great episode. Oh, it was a great episode. It was absolutely wonderful. So, anyway. So, June 13th. Hope you guys got it memorized. Because we're going to talk about Axel. Thank you guys. Wasn't expecting that, but thank you so much. Well, you guys deserve it. You, Nick and Nicole, you both of you deserve it. You guys deserve it. Y'all's friendship, everyone's friendship is my power. Everyone's friendship is my power. So, yes, June 13th, Axel. Let's meet back here and talk about Axel. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. This has been another episode of the Paopu Scoop. And may your heart be your guiding key. See you then.